We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. Here, Anthony and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And a chance here to check out some stats for Lou Dort.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Williams. Adebayo is out there with Morant. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Gafford in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for Washington, Lou Dort out there with Shepard. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Brown. And it's Randall in at the 4-man position. I think we can officially say at GA the playoffs are looming in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, and for most teams out there, there's still plenty of work to do. It's not just about qualifying for the postseason. It's about getting a good seed as well.
Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blockers.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
And he sinks the second.
I think for Kristaps Porzingis, we know unequivocally the talent, the shooting, the shot blocking, everything is there for him to impact the game. The key is just stay healthy.
Now here is Miller. For the screen on Dort. Shots good by Miller.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Shepard. Puts it up. And no good. His first shot of the night. Missing. Miller kicks to Adebayo. Williams, a screen on Dort. Miller, the pass to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement.
Capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Shepard with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Here's Brown. That one's not going to go. Good D by Williams. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the game plan he has in place for Ja Morant. Coach was forthcoming, saying it's no secret you need to turn him into a shooter. If he gets a step at the rim, you've already lost that battle. He can drain a few from outside, but we are willing to live with that. Appreciate the honest answer. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Morant passes to Williams. It's stolen by Brown. Randall outside. Over Adebayo. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Here's Gafford. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. For Washington, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Pass to Porzingis. Over Miller. Porzingis can't hit.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
It's Brown on the wing. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Randall against Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Shepard. And another miss by Washington. Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against the 76ers.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He made the decision. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the NBA's scoring since the All-Star break. Ja Morant, number 1.
He is making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
Wizards trail by 7. And here is Brown, coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown working in that mid-range area. This guy knows it's got to be a part of your game.
Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's George. Still without a basket.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
Morant drives in. The rebound by Shepherd. The Wizards have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Randall against Miller. Randall down low, and a missed layup. Utah leading by 5. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. Pass to Dort. From outside, off the mark. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Adebayo with the screen on Porzingis. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Porzingis kicks to Randall. Pass to Shepherd. Clock at 6. The Wizards with another miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Mikhailuk passes to Morant. This one for 3. Washington with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Zaire Williams.
The Wizards have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Second team foul. At the line for Washington, Julius Randle. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randall.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy, an absolute matchup nightmare.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Drilled from 6 feet.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
Now here's Morant. He picked up 33 points in their last one against Philadelphia.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact with the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
Oh, he just punches that one down.
For Zaire Williams.
Mitchell Robinson. Kenyon Martin Jr.
Wizards trail by 6. Now here's Randall. He had a big outing in that Magic game as well. Here's Brown. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown in pick-and-roll play. Just gets to his spot and scores it.
No doubt, Jaylen Brown is one of the most gifted isolation scorers in the league right now, Doris.
He is one of those guys, Kevin, that you do not want to be defending on an island. Jaylen Brown is an elite athlete, but he is also a 3-level scorer, which makes him almost impossible to handle.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
They set the pick. Morant dishes to Martin. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Puts it up from 17. Good work defensively by Martin. Utah leading by 7. Morant outside. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
That's good from Morant.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. That's to Porzingis, and here's Brown. Looking to end the run. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Well, he's got the green light. Porzingis understands, be ready on the catch.
Here's Morant. A rebound by Shed.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Wallace, the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? See how this plays out.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Martin kicks to Morant. Robinson down low. He's defended by Landale. There's a screen by Robinson. 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Robinson.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
Right side, Porzingis. The shot comes out. Good D by Miller. Jazz leading by 7. With the floater, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
High-effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
That one is no good.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Randall no good.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Outside for Martin. Flying his luck from deep. Kept alive. Morant outside. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. 8 points for John Morant.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Shed. Still scoreless. Miller finds Martin. Here's Morant. 8 points for him. Miller sets a screen for Martin. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pass to Champagny. Here's Shed. Wallace outside. Off target with his 3. Jazz leading by 10. Martin the pass to Morant. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Miller throws it down hard.
How about the agility Miller possesses? Outstanding work in that pick and roll.
Randall a screen on Morant. Here's Shed. Wallace outside. Here's Landale. The Wizards with another miss. Morant scanning the floor. Robinson dishes to Morant. Pulls up. And so it's the Utah Jazz up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Jazz so far.
They set a
Opportunities.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing for teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. Bam Adebayo is out there with Williams. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Sexton kicks to Williams. Utah gets it back. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Wallace. Hasn't made one yet. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Randall against Williams. Shot clock at 5. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact, give him the N1.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
At the line for one.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screen. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player. And having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line, you think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
And the Wizards with possession, following the three-point attempt by Bam Adebayo. Pass to Landale. Shoots over Gafford. Landale misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Sexton attacking. Can't hit from in close. Wizards trail by 11. Here's Champagnie. Now Randall, defended by Sexton. Randall is doubled. Here's Wallace. The Wizards with another miss.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
Sexton the pass to Gafford. Clarkson with the ball. He has yet to score. Lays it up off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Well, pick your poison. Jordan Clarkson is proficient in the pick and roll game, and he's basically saying, what do you want to give me? I'm going to take advantage.
Down low, here's Landale. And the rejection by Gafford. Sexton finds Gafford. Now Sexton. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Then let's talk about his passing, guys. Let's remember he also did an excellent job of finding guys in their right spots.
Wallace with the ball, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Pass to Shed. Now Landale. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. And Washington making a change here. Spencer's checked in. Martin, he's checked in for the Jazz. Jazz leading by 13. Out to Clarkson. Back to Sexton. And here's Adebayo outside. It's good from long range. Adebayo's got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Champagnie. Still yet to score. Randall from outside. The Wizards with another miss.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
And off the front iron, and in it goes.
The scouting report will say Daniel Gafford is a dangerous offensive rebounder. Show him, DG.
Pass to Champagnie. Adebayo against Randall. Over Adebayo. Can they get it? Count the basket. Landale's got his first points of the game.
Well, this guy's job is to crash the offensive glass, and he does it at a high level.
Sexton kicks to Clarkson. Adebayo with a screen on Wallace. It's taken away by Wallace. One-on-one fast break. Pass to Randall. Shoots over Clarkson. Randall can't get that one to fall.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Adebayo with a screen for Clarkson. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Randall, a rebound by the Jazz. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Second chance shot, and Gafford's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, if Gafford is that close to the cup, folks, look out. Turn out the lights, it's over.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Randall. Randall can't get that one to fall.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. The Jazz, number 1.
Just tremendously disciplined offense, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage.
And that was your Wizards Dancers Dancing. Let's hear you get loud. DC family, make some noise.
Wizards trail by 20. Brown right side. Dort wide open. Off target from three-point range. Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
Here's Shepard following the three-pointer by Utah. Three-pointer, Randall. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Washington. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Here's Sexton. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Robinson finds Clarkson. Back to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
Now here's Brown. He's got 6. Tries the spin move. It's rebounded by Mikhailuk.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Miller with a screen on Brown. Outside for Robinson. Clarkson for 3. Rebound, Washington. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Bounce pass, Porzingis. Randall no good. And here's Utah. They're on a 20-7 run. A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Wizards shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Brown inside. Top of the key, Porzingis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Julius Randle.
And the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him. And a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
Wizards making a switch here. Einad's checked in, and it's Sexton penetrating.
Slicing his way to the cup. Sexton so dangerous on the drive.
Outside, Dort. Back to Brown. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
And they'll get another chance.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
That's to Porzingis. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's Mikhailuk. Offensive rebound.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Now Shepard. Pass to Minot. There's a good screen. Jacks up a 3. Utah with the rebound. Miller's got 6 rebounds in the game. Miller sets a screen for Sexton. And Miller throws it down hard.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Minot, good.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
It's been all Jazz. Here's Sexton, and he uses the glass on the layup. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
55 seconds left here in the second. Brown, and it comes off the front of the rim. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And Sexton slams it in.
Well, just a little bit of momentum and Sexton going right to the rim.
Wizards shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Unloads from 9, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Jock Landale's checked in for Washington. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Some solid defense from Brown. For the 3. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Robinson. Washington with the rebound. It's Brown on the wing. Shoots over Clarkson, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Jazz delivering the blowout. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings. If we had power rankings on this show, I think percentage points would be pretty close between the three of us.
Doesn't matter if it's a fraction of a percent or 100%. I'd still be at the top. Well, it definitely does matter, Shaq, and that's the difference between a tight race, and it's being unanimous. That's the difference.
That sounds like what a guy in last place would say.
Ouch. And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Wizards.
Well, first off, they're getting worked on the glass. Maybe I need to go down there and show them how to establish position.
Uh-oh, Dr. O'Neill's School of Rebounding in session. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that is sensational.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move.
The Jazz shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Randall out there with Brown. Then it's Lou Dort. And there's Porzingis. And it's Shepherd in at the point. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Now here's Brown. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Brown. Rebounded by Gafford.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And here is Brown. Pass to Shepherd. There's the three. Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Mikhailuk, defended by Dort. Adebayo with a screen for Morant. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. The Wizards working the ball around now. Brown outside. Fires from the wing. He squares up and sinks it. Brown's got 10.
Brown showing off that delicate touch, becoming much more reliable with his jumper the longer he plays in the NBA.
Adebayo against Randall. Shots good by Gafford.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Brown. 10 points for him. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Shepherd. On target from 13 feet. Shepherd's got his first basket.
One thing Shepherd brings is efficiency. As a jump shooter, pretty rare for someone his age.
Robinson's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Williams comes in for Mikhailuk. And it's Brandon Miller in for Kenyon Martin. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And it's Morant missing. The Wizards shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Trains the three-pointer.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Randall. Lets the three fly, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Randall. Porzingis has got 5 points now in the quarter. Morant dishes to Robinson. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. The putback. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 10 points in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KP. How about that rim protection?
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Back to you.
You know, that's a good point. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Outside, Porzingis, pass to Randall, launches a three. Rebound, Utah. Robinson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Here's Shepard, guarded by Morant. Here's Shepard. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Adebayo with a screen for Morant. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To end the drought, and he hits the jump shot. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
Well, you know, this guy playing very well within the context of the offense.
Morant passes to Robinson.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Shepard, guarded by Morant. Pass to Randall. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
No problems knocking that one down. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Now here's Randall. 6 points for him. Porzingis with a screen on Adebayo. Here's Randall. The rebound by the Jazz. Miller surveying the floor. Robinson sets a screen for Miller. On the wing, Williams. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, this is a shot he hits with regularity. Defense trying to close, just not good enough.
Randall passes to Shepard. Robinson against Porzingis. Pass to Randall. They need this. Randall can't get that one to fall.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
There's Miller with the 3. Washington's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Outside, Porzingis. The Wizards with another miss. Utah's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. Miller kicks to Morant. Takes the 3. And Miller with the basket on the assist from Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Randall passes to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Williams. To the paint, stolen by Robinson. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
Randall passes to Dort. Here's Brown. 12 points for him. Pass to Porzingis. Fires from deep. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant kicks to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Brown. Williams dishes to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Williams passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Brown. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. No matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Shed. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Utah's gone downtown to watch since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Adebayo the screen. Morant passes to Adebayo. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Shed. Plays it in off the breakaway. Shed's got his first bucket in this one.
The ability to get steals at the power forward position.
As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how they're stacking up. You look at the Wizards. They've had a great season, and will look to extend that into the playoffs.
And seeing where Washington is, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Now Landale, after Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's McNeely. That 3 off the mark. The Jazz shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Sunday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Franz Wagner and the Miami Heat.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
And Washington making a change here. Battles checked in. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Shed, defended by Sexton. And it's Shed missing. And it's Utah's ball. Outside, Sexton. Martin kicks to Sexton. Gafford sets the pick for Sexton. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, Daniel Gafford sets a solid screen, gets off it quickly, and gets a bucket.
43 seconds left to play in the third. Over to the wing. Nice ball movement by Washington. Inside, Landale.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. Martin with the screen for Sexton. Here he goes. And the shot goes in. Sexton's got 8.
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll, good decision-making.
Here's Shed, defended by Sexton. In the corner, Wallace with it. No good from outside. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Utah. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Washington with it. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Looney. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Martin. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Paul in at the point guard. Now here's Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Paul outside. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Washington. Landale's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Can't get it to fall. And it's Utah's ball. Martin finds Paul. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. The shot by Filipowski, no good. So it's Washington now. Randall outside to the left wing. Pass to Landale. And again, Washington, no good. And for the Jazz, the shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
Wizards have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's the screen. Here's Shed. The Wizards with another miss. Shed's gone 1 of 4 so far. Paul passes to Curry. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not those guys work?
Wizards making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
Number 7, Jaylen Brown.
On defense, the Jazz. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. 6 on the shot clock. Wallace, the pass to Landale. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. To the middle, here's Filipowski. Outside for Martin. Puts up a 3. Pass to Paul. Inside, Filipowski. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
Landale misses. Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Paul finds Martin. Down low, stolen. In the corner, Wallace with it. Pass to Shed. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. The Jazz shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. The drive by Paul. Outside for Curry. The 3 ball. Landale grabs the miss.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Pass to Randall. TB1 complain about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Landale. Rebounded by the Jazz. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry passes to Filipowski. Chalk up 2 there. Filipowski's got 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Randall with the ball. Pass to Wallace. Back to Randall. Launches it. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Set to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Washington's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. To the paint, here's Porzingis. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
The defense made the mistake of allowing Kristaps Porzingis to find his rhythm. Going to be a long night if you don't cool him off.
Now here is Martin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts.
So we can't get either to fall. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Craig, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore. And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Randall. The rebound by the Jams.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
And Curry has it in the corner. Here's the break. Brown wide open. He fires. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
You can see the work Jaylen Brown has put in to become a range shooter. Nice.
Now Paul. Pass to Martin. They set the screen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now we present the player of the game, Mitchell Robinson.